Hi everyone! Today I will be showing you how to make a cute papercut heart illustration in Procreate. I will be using my Papercut heart brush set and color palette in this video. Both brush set and palette will only be available for my newsletter recipients in February, so make sure you subscribe to be part of my emailing list. But now let's get started in Procreate. You want to open a canvas with 2000 by 2500 pixels. Next, we color drop the background color. Let's create a bit of texture by adding another layer and set the blend mode to linear burn. Pick the acrylic texture brush and fill the whole canvas using the same color as for the background. Add another layer and set the blend mode to screen. Draw over the entire canvas again, and this time we nudge this layer to the top left by just tapping a few times top left of our canvas. Our texture is done. Let's group all these layers and rename the group Background. In our illustration, we want to create a 3 by 3 hearts grid, although one heart in each row will be replaced by a written word. Let's go to the wrench tool and then to Canvas. Tap Drawing Assist. Now edit Drawing Assist and set the grid size to 500 pixels. Create a new layer and draw the vertical lines. Duplicate this layer and rotate by 90 degrees. Merge both layers to create a grid and place it in the center of your canvas. Add another layer and mark the spots where you don't want a heart but write a word. With me, it's going to be here, here and here. Above the background group, we create a new layer. We want to go back to the drawing guide, and this time we set it to symmetry. We drag the symmetry bar over to the left axis of our grid. Let's draw our two hearts here and drop the color in. Clean up the edges. Make sure to add some sharp edges to make it look more realistic. Proceed the same way with the middle and right hand axis. Move the symmetry bar and draw the hearts. Mine looks like this now. You want to duplicate this layer 2 times. Move both duplicates below the original layer. Name the original layer Original, the layer beneath Highlight, and the last layer below Shadow. Add another layer on top of our original. Turn it into a clipping mask. Set blend mode to linear burn. Pick the Nice Liner Mono brush and draw over the left halves of your hearts. Play with the layer opacity until you like the contrast. Delete a tiny bit of the edge with the Softy brush to indicate that the fold isn't too sharp. Add another layer and turn it into a clipping mask as well. Set blend mode to linear burn, and with the paper texture brush and the same hue, we draw over our hearts. Add a third clipping mask and proceed as in the previous step, this time using a lighter hue and screen blend mode. Nudge this layer to the top left. Paper texture done! It looks so realistic! Now we need to put all hard layers, including the highlights and shadows, into a group. Swipe all layers to the left and tap Group. Name the group Hearts. Let's rotate some of our hearts. Make sure you have the whole group selected. Go to the Selection tool and with freehand enabled, draw around a heart and rotate it to your liking. It will move all layers that are in the group together. Proceed to the Highlights layer, disable Drawing Assist and turn on Alpha Lock. The checkerboard pattern shows you that it's on. Pick the white color and fill this layer. Now let's decide on where our light is coming from. Usually, I like my light coming from the top left corner, so let's move our highlight layer there by just nudging it in that direction. We want to move it that we see a very thin line peeking out underneath our hearts. Activate the shadow layer, disable Drawing Assist and turn on Alpha Lock as well. Fill this layer with a black hue. Turn off Alpha Lock. That is very important. Go to the Wand tool and select Gaussian Blur. Let's blur the layer to about 3%. Then we want to move the entire layer towards the bottom right. If you would like to indicate that some parts of our hearts are a bit further apart from the surface due to the folds, you can go ahead and manipulate the shade further. Select the particular heart's shade and tap the Move tool. Now select Warp. By pulling the shadow a little bit further away, we create the impression of more space in between the paper heart and the surface below. After I manipulated all my shadows, it looks like this. What's left to do now is the writing. You can either choose a font and type what you like to say, or you go with your own handwriting to add your personal touch. And that's what I do. Let's add another layer for the writing. If you want to present a Valentine with this card, you could just write "I love you." You could also write "Love yourself" in case you or the person you give it to needs that reminder. But there are plenty of other possibilities as well. I hope you will follow this tutorial and share your art on social media. Remember to subscribe to my newsletter to receive brush set and color palette. And please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel to not miss out on my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.